Hello, I'm Mike Richie, District Administrator for the Northland Pines School District, and welcome to my December videocast. Today I'm going to talk to you about our upcoming referendum. I'm going to break it down into a series of different questions. So the first question is, when is the next Northland Pines School District referendum? And it's coming very quickly. It is February 16th, 2016. That referendum is actually part of the statewide primary election. So again, our next school referendum will be February 16th, 2016. What is the dollar amount of our next referendum? The referendum resolution will ask our residents for $3.9 million per year for the next 3 school years. Now remember, the old referendum of the past 3 years, the $2.7 million will come off the tax levy. So in essence, we are increasing our levy by $1.2 million. Where does the money go? This referendum is an operational referendum, which simply means the money, if the referendum is passed, will go towards maintaining our current programming, our current staff, and the operations of our school district. And we need to have operational money to be able to continue with the great programming that we have here at Northland Pines. It's really important to mention that included in this operational money and referendum money, we have right in the resolution itself the addition of a police resource officer. So what that means, if the referendum passes by law in our school district, we will hire a police resource officer who will spend time in each of our buildings. And the rationale behind this is to be proactive. When it comes to student safety, as a district, we want to have that as our #1 concern. We want to be proactive, and we feel by bringing back our police resource officer, that is going to help with our students. And just having that presence of a person of authority, of law authority, be in our buildings, I think is going to be a big benefit to our students. Also, within the resolution, we will be doing upgrades to our security cameras. All of our buildings will have cameras for security purposes, and this will allow us to upgrade and stay current with our camera technology. Let's talk about taxes. And the question I get all the time is, if the referendum passes, how much will my taxes go up? And we try to break that down so people can look at the value of their home in different segments. And so as we do our calculations, remember, this is just an estimate because we have to estimate what's going to happen with property values. So with a past referendum, for a $100,000 home, your taxes will increase approximately $34. For a $200,000 home, your taxes will increase approximately $68. And for a $300,000 home, your taxes will increase approximately $102. Why does the Northland Pines School District have to go to an operational referendum every 3 years? There's a series of answers for this question. First, once a district starts the referendum cycle of an operational referendum, they will have to continue with that cycle well into the future as long as the funding formula stays the same. The Northland Pine District uses a 3-year cycle, so every 3 years we will be going to an operational referendum. Some districts choose a 5-year cycle, or a 4-year, or a 7-year. So whatever the cycle is the result of another referendum. The reason behind the operational referendum has to do with state funding. Our state aid has drastically declined every year. We're considered to be a property-rich school district with declining enrollment. Therefore, we get little to no state aid. The revenue limits are set by the state. At the end of the formula, at the end of our calculation, we are basically told what we can levy in taxes by law. So as we look at our district and what we can legally levy, we have a shortfall, and that's why we have to go to an operational referendum. Part of the reason we have a shortfall is the makeup of our school district. When you look at the big map behind me, you can see that we have a very large geographical school district. It's nearly 500 square miles. Although we only have about 1,400 students, we have 3 elementary schools. We have a middle school and we have a high school. So we have extra expenses as we have outlying schools. Our transportation budget alone is $1.3 million. So when we look at all of our programming, all of our buildings across the district, it does cost us more to operate the Northland Pines School District than a district that might have 1,400 students but only have 1 or 2 school buildings. How well are the Northland Pines students performing? When you look at our state-mandated tests that we must give each year, I'm going to break it down by our CISA region. And there are 22 school districts in CISA 9. And we are usually at the very top of the performance every single year. For the past 2 years, we were at the top, and this last year, we were second from the top. So we are doing very well. When you look at the school district report card that DPI generates, again, our buildings throughout our district are exceeding expectations. And so when you look at those scores, when you look at a graduation rate and our other test scores, again, the Northland Pines School District performs very well compared to other districts across the state. You can also go on to the DPI website under WISE- and look up any of our test scores along with any other public school test scores across the state. What is the quality of the teaching staff at Northland Pines? Again, very happy to say we have a great staff, high quality, high performance staff. When you look throughout our district at our teaching staff, 16 of our staff members have the prestigious National Board Teacher Certification. This is very difficult to obtain. In fact, there are less than 1,200 National Board teachers across the state of Wisconsin, and here in Northland Pines, we have 16. Also, our teachers are paid for performance. So in our district, we have a pay scale that relates to how the teachers are doing in their classrooms. We again are very proud of the fact that this district is not only high-flying when it comes to test scores, our teachers are the result of why our students are doing so well. Many people ask me, what happens if your February 16th referendum will fail? Well, if we have a failed referendum, we'll have to cut $4.2 million from our budget per year for the next 3 years. How do we even attempt to cut $4.2 million? My answer is very simple. Everything is on the table. We will look at every single program, every single co-curricular, everything that we do throughout this district. We will have to dissect and really take a good hard look at what we could do to make some drastic cuts. $4.2 million in our budget is a lot of money. This district would look drastically different if we had to make those cuts. Some very difficult decisions would have to be made. And those decisions would definitely hurt programming and class size in our district. If you would like more information regarding our February 16th referendum, please go to our website. There's information posted, and we continue to add to that information weekly. Also, in January, we will be hosting 3 public meetings. Those meetings are open to the public. I encourage you to attend to become informed, to become educated before you vote on February 16th. I can't emphasize enough how important it is for you to get out and vote on February 16th for the Northland Pines School District referendum. Thanks for watching.